Six, that's six, feet.
You got to get out, don't walk.
There you go.
Get out!
Hello and welcome to Game On Profiles, where you get the chance to meet some of the outstanding student athletes from our Sarasota County District High Schools. I'm Maverick Johnson. The Northport Bobcats girls tennis team has finished their season, and their #1 singles player is senior Paige Robson. Paige has been on the varsity tennis team all 4 years and played at the top spot each season. Playing #1 singles each and every match, Paige faced off against some of the best players in the area, and by playing all those tough matches, it forced Paige to always give her best. It was a challenging season for Paige, but through adversity, she has learned a lot about herself and how to handle an uphill battle each time she stepped on the court. Our student reporter, Mason Kenegowski, caught up with Paige and her head coach and found out about her tennis career as a Bobcat player and the valuable life lessons that she learned on the tennis court that have helped her to make the person she is today.
When did you begin playing tennis?
I began playing tennis when I was about 8 years old, actually. There we go.
Why'd you start playing?
I started playing because my mom was really big into tennis and she wanted me to get into the sport, so she got me involved in lessons.
What has been your best memory of playing here at Northport?
Actually, it was my senior year here, and it was senior night of the tennis, and all the girls got together and they made me a big poster and everything, and it was really sweet.
What is your favorite thing about tennis?
I like the people that you meet when you play tennis. You know, not only the people that are on your team, but also the people from other teams, and of course the coaches.
What is going through your mind while you're in a tennis match?
To always keep your head up and keep a positive attitude, because as soon as you get a negative attitude, it's pretty much all over.
What have you learned from a difficult season?
I've learned that you can't, you always have to have a positive attitude about your games, whether you win or lose. You just have to come off, you know, knowing that you learned something from each match.
Do you believe tennis has made you a better person?
I believe so, yes, because I've learned to kind of coach my team and like to become that leader that I never knew I was.
What is it like taking the court each match as an underdog?
It kind of gives you like that will to like want to be on top, and I want to show them all, prove them all wrong and everything like that, which doesn't always work out, but if you have that attitude going into the game, then you might win some.
Will you continue playing tennis in the future?
Yeah, I plan to play intramural tennis at USF next year and all the years that follow.
What will you be studying?
I'm going to be a biomed major so that I can be a physical therapist after.
What are you going to miss most about being here?
I'm going to miss the people here and just the friendships that I've made over the years, and hopefully I am able to make new friendships in college, but just going to mainly miss the people.
Paige has been an underdog her entire career. She has faced the toughest opponents but has never surrendered. While never giving up, she has learned some valuable life lessons. What skill does she impress you with?
What stands out most about Paige is, you got to mention, she was our #1 player. So she went up against the best players of the other schools we placed. She went out there knowing that the odds of her winning were not good, but she went out, she took different parts of her game and said, all right, with her serve, I'm going to shorten my backswing and just get a racket on it and return it. And after a couple of games, she was returning whatever the serve was coming to her. She made adjustments to her game. She came off the court, win or lose, with a smile on her face, and she critiqued her own game. You know, what she did well, what she didn't do well, and she learned from it and picked up for the next game.
What do you think she's learned from all of this, you know, struggling and like getting better as she's played tennis?
Well, her game has improved dramatically just in the year that I've seen it, but what she's also picked up is a leadership role, making sure the other girls on the team were doing their best. We had a lot of girls who came out this year who had never held a racket in their hand before, and she worked with them. So she learned a lot of coaching type skills, which I think she will do very well later on going on. And I see her as a coach of younger kids.
Did you see Paige's character change as you guys went through a difficult schedule?
I don't know if it was changed so much because she's always been a very upbeat young lady, but she came off courts which players that are getting full rides to major universities, and she has lost, but came off the court smiling, saying what a great match it was, how much she learned, and what a great opponent she was to play. And for somebody to be defeated and still have that positive attitude is it says a lot about her character.
Thanks, Mason, for that great story. Paige will be attending the University of South Florida and majoring in biomed, and she's planning to become a physical therapist. As for tennis, she plans to keep up her game on the recreational side and maybe one day get into some coaching. We wish all the best to Paige Robson and her future plans. I'm Maverick Johnson. Thanks for watching Game On Profiles.
That's it, feet.
Get out.